Hello and good morning. The sun is shining again a little bit in the Netherlands, so spring is coming. That means I'm going to switch to my 30 protection factor because I have sensitive skin. And oh, by the way, please don't be alarmed if something is shifting because I'm testing a tripod my husband found in his photo stock. It's a small one. We can't really remember where we bought it or something, but it seems he finds the camera a little bit too heavy, so don't be alarmed if everything goes okay. My normal cream is from Maybelline Satin Dream BB, and it's the light version and it has protection factor 30. I use those factors in spring and light summer, and in the summer I go to protection factor 50, but I have already taped a comparison from creams that offer 50, so this time it's 30. The tint is because I have irregular skin and I want something to camouflage that a little bit, but the tint is not exactly to my liking. Even if it's light, I always need light or lighter even. So I found this one. This one is from L'Oreal and it's called BB Magique, and it's in, let's see, very light. I hope that here it says very light, and this is green. Okay. This is kind of a standard cream which offers the standard things. This one talks about color, bubbles, smart pigments, which in contact with the skin unifies and adapts to your skin color. So this is kind of a good cream for me, but I want to see if I can find one better to suit it to my tint. So I'm going to rub this side on my face with this one and this side of my face with this one. Keep in mind again that I'm still looking into the viewer only, so I don't have a good idea of what I'm doing. I'll have to shake it first, just be sure, because I have not used it for a while, and I know you should keep in mind that you can't keep things open for too long. Okay, so please keep in mind I'm not really very good in seeing now. I'm sorry for the nasty sounds it makes. But anyway, you get the idea. This is it in 30. I can show it if I put it on a little thicker. As I said, keep in mind I don't really see very well what I'm doing, so it could be too thick or something like that, or not equally spread. Of course, the fact that it has a protection also means often that it is a little bit shiny. But this is it. As you can see, it's a little bit calmer, not spectacular, but I don't want to have that, just a little calm. Okay, so this side, just a simple B&B cream, and as you can see, quite near my neck. Okay, now let's see for this one. With high technology pearls which adapt to your skin, etc. I told you that already. Okay, let's shake it also, just in case. Ooh, it's grayish, whatever. Let's put it on my face. Ah, I feel the, what they call the pills or something which break when you put it on your skin. I have too much, so it's you don't have to use much. It turns out. But anyway, let's see if I can make it do what it should do. I'm also spreading to my neck now because to compare we must not have too much. To say honestly, it rubs. It's like a kind of scrub. For my sensitive skin, those pearls that should break on contact with your skin, they feel like scrubbing my skin. I don't really think, even though it's suitable for all kinds of skin types, that I like that. It feels like it's kind of irritating my skin. It's rough. Like, as I said, it's a scrub, and then you rub and rub, and it also feels like it ends in a powdery kind of finish, not as creamy as this one. But I must say, in the sense of looks, it looks less shiny and greasy. More towards foundation type thing. But it's, yes, it's still a BB cream. Well, I'm going to keep this on my face for several hours, and I'm really wondering how my skin reacts to the fact that those, as they say, those smart pigments which transform on contact with skin. So it is whitish when you put it on, and when you start rubbing it, it gets in contact with your skin, and it adapts to your skin. It unifies, protects, smooths and illuminates for a perfect nude look. And this one is Protection 20, I see. My mistake. But anyway, it's mid-class protection factor. So I will get back on you. To you, sorry. I'm a little bit confused. It's totally different than I expected. That doesn't make it bad, but it feels strange when you have such a sensitive rosacea skin and you rub something not soft on it. It feels contradictory, you know. But as far as the looks, it looks less greasy, and as I said, in the beginning it felt a little bit more powdery like, but now it develops kind of in soft and nourishing. Strange. I will get back to you later, maybe a few days later, and I will again put it on, make a photo so you can see it better maybe than in this view screen. And I will tell you how it kept up. So the next few days I will go and continue purely this one, so I can tell you how it responds and how my skin responds to it. So you will see it, and I will get back to you. Well, I'm filming this with our new camera now. This is the first time I'm taping with it, so I'm very curious how it works. But anyway, getting back to you, I have been using this for several days now. And the problem I mentioned first is a little bit because I have an ultra sensitive skin, rosacea skin. something like scrub or peeling is an absolute no-no. So you can imagine my feeling when I felt the slight graininess of the cream. It kind of gave a slight panic. The last few days I have gotten used to it. First I tried to break the grain on my hand, but what you need is a thin layer and then they break. But when I used a thin layer to rub here, it already went into my skin, so there was not left anything or to put on my face. In all, I am happy with it. It still feels very strange, but I have adapted by gently rubbing and only in one direction and not like this anymore. So that's a solution, kind of. Even though it starts out a little bit powdery, it develops into a cream which is very nourishing. So the nourishing fact is also good. The look is also good, and I like the fact that you can layer. So first you do a thin layer and then you look not enough coverage, and then it's easy to put on another layer which covers the under layer. So it's not mixing again, it's a layer and a layer and a layer. And as you can see, it looks nice, and of course I could work it in even so there is no redness anymore, but then it goes a little bit towards foundation coverage. So all in all, I am not unhappy with it. But it takes some getting used to. We have to wait in the long run if it does not irritate my skin by the simple rubbing. I don't have the idea that the formula irritates, it's more the rubbing. So if you have a normal skin, I absolutely advise this. But if you have a sensitive skin or a rosacea skin, be careful. It rubs a little bit. But as for feeling, coverage, layering, it's a very, very good one. So it's a kind of dilemma for me. Maybe I will use it only if I go outdoors, so when I'm doing housekeeping or shopping or something like that, I probably will not use it, just to be careful with my skin. But definitely if I would go visiting or something where I have to feel comfortable about my skin not being shiny or whatever, then I would really use this. So strange, but it works, and with a side note of being careful with sensitive and rosacea skin. If you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!